everyone, it's Miss Amy and it is Thursday afternoon, so I am going to do some book talks and staying with our summer reading program theme, Imagine Your Story. We have been going through all of the continents. So this week we did North and South America. So I am actually going to share some books from South America, so with a Latin theme, and I hope you like them. So these are these are book talks for middle grade readers. So the first one is A Handful of Stars, and this is by my main author friend Cynthia Lord. I'm so excited to be able to share this story. This is about Lily and her blind dog and the blueberry barrens that are near her, and the Mexican migrant workers who come to work the blueberry fields. So, and we're coming upon blueberry season right now. This year we won't probably have migrant blueberry rakers or migrant workers because of all that is going on. So this story is a really wonderful, different story. Lily and Selma become really, really good friends, and this is the story of their friendship and what happens in their little town. And I loved this. As often Cynthia's stories, they are definitely make your heart thump a little and make you think. So I loved this story about the Mexican migrant workers and this blind dog with challenges. So love that story. This one by Julia Alvarez is called Return to Sender, and I am going to go to my trusty reading log. And this one I read a long time ago. This one came out in 2009, and it is an extremely true and relevant story for real American and Mexican families who are legal or illegal Mexican immigrants. It brings into question what the U.S. stands for and the major issue with the Mexican border. It gives a touching look through the endearing letters that Mari writes and the special friendship that develops between she and Tyler, the farmer's son. And it definitely made me cry. Very realistic and truly a very relevant story. Even though it was written in 2009, it's so relevant even to right now. So and our country was really founded on the backs of immigrants. So really wonderful story. Have some tissues ready because it might make you cry, and I love a good cry. This story was a Main Student Book Award winner a couple years ago. This is or maybe it was last year, I can't even remember. This is by Ellen Gratz. This is an older, a little harsher book. It's young adult. We have it in our young adult section, but it is definitely for, I would say, more sophisticated middle readers. This is the story of 3 different refugee children. So Josef is a Jewish boy living in 1930s Nazi Germany with the threat of concentration camps looming. He and his family board a ship bound for the other side of the world, and their ship is turned away constantly. You have to read it to understand what was truly happening as part of this historical fiction. And then Isabel, this is the South American connection, is a Cuban girl in 1994 who is she is living with the riots and unrest plaguing her country, and she and her family set out on a raft hoping to find safety in America. And again, all of their stories, even though they are from different times and different worlds, are very similar. And then Mohammed is a Syrian boy in 2015, and his homeland is torn apart by violence and destruction, and his family begins the long trek towards Europe to escape what is going on in their country. 3 very powerful and very connected stories. Definitely makes you think about refugees and what they have to go through when they leave everything behind for the safety and a chance at a new world. So really good. And then this one, this is just a collection. This is Traditional Tales from South America by Vic Parker. And these, we have a couple different books in this series, but they are collections of folk tales and fairy tales and traditional tales of spoken word. And these happen to be from South America, so they're a taste of a different culture and different traditions in stories. So really, really cool short stories, fun to read aloud. I hope you enjoy all of these stories. Thank you to all the authors and illustrators out there, and choose something. Find it at your library, get it at the bookstore, buy it, read it. Hugs to you all. Happy imagining your own story, and enjoy those South American and Latin stories today. Miss Amy.